So today, we're going to talk about love. When I think about love, a few things come to mind. Films are the first thing that come to mind. Films that I've made, films that I've seen. Another thing that comes to mind are warm sweaters, though arguably those are always on my mind. Coffee always comes to mind, that one's a given. And this book, This Modern Love by Will Derbyshire, comes to mind. It actually inspired this video. So when I think about love, I think about how today people have kind of started to treat the process of looking for love as something that's tedious, that's exhausting, that's not worth the feat that we go through in order to obtain it. And it's kind of crazy because even though we live in a world today that has so many more means of communicating, it's almost as if that's made us lose connection with our own feelings and kind of limited our ability to express them or to communicate them. Which is such a crazy thing because this is accompanied by the norms that we've set for ourselves as a society that kind of limit what it is that we deem as appropriate or romantic. So like nowadays, it's crazy to approach him in a coffee shop. It's outlandish for him to go out of his way for her without being labeled as a simp. And somehow we've normalized commenting "you're so hot," probably not even spelling "you're" the right way, rather than just approaching someone to tell them that they look beautiful. Love is defined as an intense feeling of deep affection, which is interesting because labeling it as one particular feeling kind of limits it. It almost seems as if it's something that we can anticipate or plan for, or something that we even have any kind of control over whatsoever. But the thing is that I think it's a lot simpler than that. I think that love is having someone to laugh at each other's stupid jokes with, someone that you're willing to go out of your way to do something for just because you know that it'll make them happy. I think love is less so of a feeling, but it's an experience, which is insane because somehow we've started to villainize the process of looking for love and falling in love and turning it into this relentless search for something that we no longer think is feasible. Because ultimately, falling in love is beautiful, being in love is worth it, losing love helps you learn more about yourself than you probably ever would have without having experienced this kind of loss. And the fine line that divides all of this, that process that we all seem to villainize and hate so much, we all always find ourselves coming back to. Because at the end of the day, whether platonic or romantic, love is a gesture, it's an experience, it's an emotion, it's so much more than we can just define in one sentence of being an intense feeling of deep affection. And as you are about to see in the following clips, none of us actually believe that love or romance is dead. So why do we keep trying to convince ourselves that it is?
No, I don't think love or romance is dead.
No, I will never agree with that.
No.
No, I don't think romance is dead.
No!
Romance is not dead.
Because I was able to find love after a point when I didn't think I wanted any companionship.
It's something that's instilled in us. It's something that we carry within us.
I think it's up to you to decide whether to be romantic or not, so it's your choice. It doesn't have to be dead if you don't want it to be.
We all want that, you know, that beautiful intimacy with someone, and to share your body and like your experience with that. That's awesome and it's fun.
I'm like a hopeless romantic, and a lot of people are as well. We're just like scared to do it.
All that mattered was realizing I could be myself around someone and try for them.
It's like finding the right two pieces that go together.
I don't think that romance and love is dead.